Today, guys, we're gonna go over all the top reasons why people are calling Greenville home. In fact, Greenville is not just a place that you buy a house, in my personal opinion, you're really investing in a lifestyle. What's crazy to think about is Greenville has actually grown 4.2% in its population since 2020. That's a 1.3% on average gain each and every year. We're also slated to have over 750,000 residents by 2040 in Greenville. So let's jump into all the reasons why people are calling Greenville home for 2026. First and foremost, guys, has to be the location and accessibility. Greenville is centrally located in the southeast, which gives it really easy access to other major metros like Charlotte and Atlanta via 85 or 385. Then we also have GSP, which is voted the #1 small international airport in the entire United States. So whether it's for leisure or for work, you have easy access to other major metro areas and also international travel as well. We also have the Amtrak Crescent lines that run through here as well that give you really easy access to those other major cities. Number 2 on the list for me has to be the strong community, yet the very small town feel that Greenville has. And even as Greenville continues to grow, myself included, I've been here since 2003 and it's grown a lot, but it's very intentional about keeping that friendly small town feel. In fact, Greenville was actually named the #1 friendliest city in the entire United States by Condé Nast Traveler. 2 years in a row. What I also really love about Greenville is it's very intentional about all the events that we throw. It really makes it very easy for you to meet all of your neighbors. First of all, we have Fall for Greenville, which is probably the most widely known one. We also have Greenville Jazz Fest and Artisphere, just to name a few. Greenville is also known to have a lot of neighborhoods with HOAs, and a lot of those HOAs have been very intentional about being active HOAs and having things like farmers markets and different kind of neighborhood clubs, so it's very easy for you to get integrated into the community no matter where you land. Now, number 3 on the list for me has to be the outdoor scene in Greenville. You're not gonna have to travel very far because we have everything from hiking, lakes, we have scenic drives, we have the Swamp Rabbit Trail that's 20 miles plus because they keep adding on to it, which allows you to go from Travelers Rest all the way down through Fountain Inn at the moment. The amount of public parks, green spaces, and nature preserves that we have here really make it very accessible in your everyday life. Also, some of the other water activities that we have around here have to be fishing, boating, paddleboarding. Those are very active, communal kind of things happening around Greenville as well. Greenville has a ton of pickleball courts and pickleball leagues, mind you, right now. We also have tons of tennis courts, golf courses, you name it. We probably got you covered with any kind of recreational stuff you want to do outside. Number 4 on the list has to be the jobs and the economic opportunity here in Greenville. And Greenville started as a textile city, and we have vastly diversified our economic footprint. We have high-end jobs like BMW, Michelin, GE, we have Prisma Healthcare here as well. We have great job opportunities here in Greenville, but we also have an amazing lifestyle. It's very attractive. And of course, with Greenville having tons of job opportunities, it just translates to a low unemployment rate, which is why it's such a stable place to live. Housing and affordability costs had to make the list at number 5. So right now we're going to be talking about housing, we're talking about utility cost, and all of the other things that you use and need every single day to live. Your dollar simply goes further here in Greenville. First of all, housing is going to be around $100,000 cheaper than Charlotte and Atlanta for those other major metro areas. So you're going to be able to buy that nicer house or that larger house that you need for you and your family, but also the price of eggs and milk are not going to be as expensive as those other areas as well. Same thing with utility costs. We just seem to have a lower cost of living overall here specifically. We also have to touch on HOA and taxes. Those are historically going to be lower than those other areas as well. Again, letting your dollar go further and allowing you to have an actual savings account. In my talks with potential people moving from out of state or out of the area into Greenville, that has to be the #1 reason why people relocate here and especially retire here. Number 6 on the list is education. The reason people move here that have families is because we have such a strong public and private school opportunity, no matter where you really land in the Greenville kind of upstate area. Greenville also has nearby universities like Furman and Clemson, and what I found is a lot of parents with college-age kids will use Greenville as a hub and buy something here while their kids in college. We also have great magnet schools, STEM opportunities. We've got the Fine Arts Center and the Governor's Schools. Greenville schools on average are rated higher than the national average as well, which just furthers Greenville as really the ideal location for families that are looking to move for academics. Last but not least, number 7 on the list has to be dining and culture. Now, Greenville's been known for food for quite some time, and that seems like or just adding fuel to that fire. Whether it's local coffee shops or you've got local restaurants, it ties in very well to all the events that we talked about earlier in the video. Our festivals and our live music events definitely do add to the culture in Greenville. People really do love when they come into town, and myself included. In 2003, when I moved here from Orlando, the downtown Greenville road just feels different. And I've traveled a lot, and I've really not been to another city that has that small town feel, yet has all the modern urban amenities that Greenville truly does have. So whether you're a retiree, you're a young professional, or a family, I really feel like Greenville has something for literally everyone. Not to mention the thriving art scene that we have here with tons of galleries and public art installations, as well as local shops, craft stores, and other specialty stores that Greenville has. It just makes Greenville feel that much more unique than other large cities. So there you have it, guys. That is why, in a nutshell, in my opinion, people are choosing Greenville for their next home. If you guys are interested in more information about Greenville specifically or other suburbs, feel free to reach out or comment below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Reach out to us at DeLisle Properties across every platform. And remember, with DeLisle Properties, luxury always comes standard.